This video is about creating subtitles and captions in DaVinci Resolve. What the options are, what the limitations are between the free version and between the paid studio version of Resolve, but I'm going to take you through that right now. The purpose of this video is to just show you how easy it is, especially with the studio version, which I'm going to go through in detail now, or creating AI subtitles or subtitles generally with the AI tools within Resolve. So the limitations within DaVinci Resolve in the free version are you can create manual subtitles, but you can't use the AI tools or AI subtitle generation within the studio version. You just have to buy that. I would highly recommend DaVinci Resolve Studio because as a whole package is fantastic. It's got so many tools. A denoiser that's fantastic. Fairlight was incredible. It's a brilliant piece of software. So it came with a camera that I purchased, the Blackmagic 6K Pro. And ever since then, and that was a good few years ago, all the updates for it every year have been free, so that's been tremendous. That might change, but hopefully not. But the studio version comes with any Blackmagic camera and some of the devices as well. So we're going to go through the really simple method of creating subtitles for a video. I've got an example video, something I shot, and I've never created subtitles for this before, but it's so simple. Got screen capture here. I'm going to go through everything. So it's just going to be me and you, just go chilling out, create the subtitles, and it's dead simple. Sadly, I won't be able to show you the free version because I've got Studio, but the AI generation, the subtitles are very, very good. The one thing you want to get right is accuracy, especially if you work in education or something like that where it's super, super important. I think for delivery of subtitles, accuracy is extremely important, especially if you're going to do it. So we're going to check that out now, and we're going to start this by showing you the clip. I'm not going to show you all of it because I know I don't have ownership of the script for this video, but this is something I shot and I edited and color graded and all of that. So I'm going to play this clip now, and then I'm going to talk through how to create the subtitles. So this is a short film with two actors called Toby and Lydia. They're great actors from the Northwest End Acting School, little plug there. Because they're both actors, I created their spotlight scene, and this is it. I'm going to show you part of it, and then I'm going to create subtitles from this clip. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is just take off the last 2/3. So we're just dealing with the clip we're going to use. It's really important. And we're going to play this so you can hear it.
Are you kidding me? Are you chomping on a chomp?
What? It's my blood sugar. Thought I was going to pass out.
Blood sugar my eye.
Moira, I'm diabetic. It's a very serious condition. All right. I just fancied a chomp. But I was sweating bullets in there.
I knew it. Come on, hand one over.
Okay, so that's the scene. So you've got a mixture of accents, which is great. Toby's Welsh, so should be able to deal with this pretty easily. So if you're on DaVinci Resolve, the free version, which you can download from Blackmagic Design's website, you'd right-click on this area here and add subtitle track, and then start adding tracks and manually put the subtitles in. But we're going to do this with the studio version, which is the AI system, which is very, very simple. So you can do this with a short clip, a long clip, anything really. So the first thing you've got to do, I would make sure you've got nothing else on here, because if you leave clips on the end, like, you know, you tend to do if you're an editor, you leave bits and bobs, it'll subtitle everything. So you go put the playhead right at the beginning, go to timeline at the top, and then scroll down to about halfway, AI tools, and then create subtitles from audio. The language is auto, but it'll analyze this and figure out it's English. And there's a few options here. So you leave that as auto. You don't need the extended language support beta. The caption preset I'd recommend is just the default one. Maximum characters per line. So how many letters and space you should have on there. I just leave that as 42. I leave it as a single line because most subtitled shows or things on TV will use a single line. And the gaps between subtitles are no frames, so I don't like gaps in the subtitles. So I'm going to press create, and it's initializing, it's scanning the clip now, and it's going to work out the subtitles. So let's see what we've got here. So it's got a long clip at the top. Let's see what it's got.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
So it hasn't done a good job there. That's literally the first time. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to do that again. Create. This is very interesting. So this is the first time I've done this, and it's the first time there's a bit of a mistake. So some of it I'm going to have to do manually. And this, you know, this is real world situation. So
Moira, I'm diabetic.
So the accuracy is really important, and this has not picked up Moira, which is the character, the female character's name. So I'd have to change this to boy. That's boy that I'm diabetic. It's got to change to Moira. Moira with a comma. I'd say I'm diabetic.
Moira, I'm diabetic. It's a very serious condition.
It's got that next line absolutely fine.
All right. I just fancied a
Chomp is a Cadbury's chocolate bar in the UK. Let's go back to that line.
All right. I just fancied a chomp, but I was sweating bullets in there.
So when you've got a quick line and the subtitles change quickly, it's best to kind of go back, double check or treble check.
Chomp. But I was sweating bullets in there. Sweating bullets in there.
I knew it.
So it wasn't you knew it. It was I knew it. So it's not I know it. I knew it. So the subtitles aren't perfect. This is the first time where the first bunch of lines got completely wrong.
Moira, I'm diabetic.
But I would say these tools are always improving.
It's a very serious condition. All right. I just fancied a chomp, but I was sweating bullets in there.
I knew it. Come on. Hand one over.
Okay, I knew it. Come on, hand one over. So sometimes you just got to re-listen to it as well.
All right. I just fancied a chomp, but I was sweating bullets in there.
I knew it. Come on. Hand one over.
Okay, there's no more lines here. So this one's got a few lines. So I'm going to split this up by pressing B. And then just put a few cuts in there, and you'll see why I'm doing that in a sec. So I can delete that because there's nothing going on. For captions, you could put the sound of gate closing. So you put the words on there, gate closing, for captions, but we're going to do mainly the subtitles for this video.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
You want to go, are you kidding me? I would do a separate line for that. Are you kidding me? See, the words have appeared before she says you want it at the same time.
Are you?
So you want to cut that there.
Are you kidding me? Are you chomping on a chomp?
Are you chomping on a chomp? Let's go to that. Are you chomping on a chomp?
Are you kidding me? Are you chomping on a kidding me? Are you chomping on a?
So I'd actually reduce the amount of questions I've created there, put a comma in.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
So between the comma and the next line, take that subtitle, that capitalization out, because it's one continuous line.
Are you chomping on a chomp?
What? What?
Because it's quite a prominent what he's saying here. I'd go, what? Like that.
What? It's my blood sugar.
It's my blood sugar. Sorry about the coffee. It's my blood sugar. That's a statement, so full stop there.
It's my blood sugar. Thought I was going to pass out.
Blood.
Out. 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 Thought I was going to.
I thought I was going to pass out.
Sugar. Thought I was going to pass out.
Blood sugar my eye.
So if I just extend that,
Pass out. out.
And then she goes, because she doesn't really believe him.
It's out.
Blood.
Blood sugar my eye. Blood sugar my eye. Now, I'm not sure if blood sugar is hyphenated or a single word, but I'm going to leave it as it is. That's something for you to check to make sure you get the spelling and grammar and everything correct.
Out.
Blood sugar my eye. My eye.
I don't like subtitles lingering too long, because if you have the subtitles lingering when there's nothing being said, people might think it's still being said, but it's not.
My eye.
That's a pretty good cut.
Moira and that.
Okay, I think that is it. So that's the takeaway. It's not always accurate, the AI subtitles, so I'd have to do it manually. So the manual subtitles I put in is how you would do it in the free version. But the AI version is usually accurate. Please trust me on that. But it's done a good job. It did the second half, no problem. And I'm going to play this whole clip now, and then you'll see the subtitles appear.
Are you kidding me? Are you chomping on a chomp?
What? It's my blood sugar. Thought I was going to pass out.
Blood sugar my eye.
Moira, I'm diabetic. It's a very serious condition. All right. I just fancied a chomp, but I was sweating bullets in there.
I knew it. Come on, hand one over.
There's things to consider with subtitles as well, is the visibility. So you see how she's got a white t-shirt here and you've got white text, and on the darker area over across Toby, it's pretty clear. But you can change things like, I think, the shading or drop shadow or background. So if I tap on, click on background here, this is quite a common background where it's like 50% opacity or something. Yeah, that's right. And it'll make everything a lot more visible. So I'll play that through now.
Are you kidding me?
You can see the subtitles are way more visible, but it depends on the style of who you're delivering the content to, or if it's for yourself, what you prefer. So as you can see, when I changed one thing on here, the background, it applied it to all of the subtitles. So there's a few things you can do there, but that's pretty good. So what you can do now is export it manually if you wanted to. Then you go to export, and then you want a .srt or something like that. But what we'll do is go into the export pane. So in the export pane here, you would obviously name your file correctly. Chomp subtitle test. And I'm just going to leave that where it's exporting. This is how I export everything I do. This is a whole other video about standards and all of that. But if you're exporting to different formats, like the previous step, export the subtitles separately. But with this here, it'll also, there's a few options which you can directly tie into the video, but it's still disconnected, and I'll show you what I mean. So I leave all these here to match all the frame rates, because I want the highest quality. Because I've got fast internet connection, I like to export things at the highest quality as possible. But when you scroll down to the bottom, there's a subtitle setting option here, and then it's got subtitle, export subtitle, which is clicked, format as a separate file, that's good, or there's as embedded captions, or burn into the video, which is burned straight into the video. So depending on if you go on digital signage or something like that, burning in works well. That's very good for social media as well. And then you include the subtitles track here. Now, I'd recommend within Resolve choosing the SRT without formatting. You can go SRT for the formatting, but sometimes I've had issues with this. So I go with SRT without formatting, and it's nice and clean. You don't have any weird characteristics which have appeared before for me. And then let's go to SRT without formatting as a separate file. Wherever you've exported this to, the subtitles file will have the same name, but just have the file extension .srt if that's the export format you've chosen. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions about other aspects of Resolve, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a video producer full-time, so this is something I do on a daily basis. The YouTube channel is something I want to build up, so please like and subscribe if you can. I'd absolutely love that. And please leave a comment, positive or negative. I give everyone the time of day, so I love to hear your thoughts. All right, see you all soon. Bye-bye.